What's up, guys? And before the video starts, I just wanna say, please go and support Team C's. As I'm not involved with Team C's or anything, and Mr. Beast didn't reach out to me, of course, because he doesn't even know I exist. But yeah, I still think it's a really good cause, and I think you and I want to support it as much as I can. I've already donated. As you can see here, I've donated what I felt was reasonable for me to donate, and I would encourage you guys to do so as well. But yeah, you don't need to, but of course that would be very much appreciated if you did. At the time of recording this, Team C's has actually managed to raise $14.4 million, which is 14.4 million pounds of trash that's gonna get removed from the sea. Every dollar donated is 1 pound of trash removed from the sea. So that's amazing. Oh yeah, and by the way, the goal is to raise 30 million before the end of the year. You can see all of these people who have donated here. Thank you guys for listening to me here. Please consider donating to Team C's. If you want to donate, there's a link down in the top of the description. But yeah, now let's just get on with the video. Oh, this is nice. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm, so on the right side of the page. That way I can turn the page and Sayuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we are huddled even closer than before. It actually kind of distracting me, as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a little distracted for a second. Again, so Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. Oh yeah, she's looking at me. What the fuck? I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit long. If it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you're being so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assumed that she finished the page before me, so I can turn the page on my own. And that's nice. We're reading together. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My finger gently lets go on the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? What? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Okay, that that is kind of like her. Like she's afraid I'll do anything wrong. She's afraid she'll do anything wrong, or something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they are kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I don't know. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Jacob, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Now I'm thinking about it, yeah, that is. Kind of insulted her by saying that, I think. That's so embarrassing that you think that. It's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really don't know. Really don't know you're self-conscious. I don't really know. What? Oh, sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about those sorts of things. I guess I guess I'm more meant it in a kind of. I guess I more meant it like it was kind of cute. I fucked that sentence up, but you get the gist. Ah. Yeah. What are you saying? What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Ah. Yuri exhales, separated from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to it. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my phone. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a little bit. You know. That's good reasoning. Shit, I'm dying here. In that case, I feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and then slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. No. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled piece of loose leaf torn. It's on a sheet of loose leaf torn from her. Oh, it's on a loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Oh, okay. Why does she have one of them? Why does she have a composition notebook? I already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where she sits. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I share my poem with first? Well, we tried to make it for you, so let's choose her first. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I noticed her eyes lighten. Exceptional! Oh, okay, so I think I did get most of hers, so the poem ended up being hers good. I was scared that it was gonna be like a poem for what's her name? Sayuri, because some of them were apparently hers. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. Oh no. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Nah. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicate that you've written a lot of poetry before. What? No. We had to do poems at one point in the English class at my school. I was fucking terrible at it. Also in Danish class at some point. I'm terrible at poetry. I've never said something so true in my life. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri starts with, stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to find. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical for new writers. And having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing is I recognize as new writers. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. What? Okay. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is usually that both styles are the end result is that both the style and the expressiveness is weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it is as her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Oh, of course, I'm not something you can blame. What? Of course, that's not something I can blame. You can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. And after all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Okay. Jesus Christ, it's cursive. Oh God. Ghost behind the light. The tunnels of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light is to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by this sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe calm, breathing air of the present by living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Okay, I had a hard time reading that because it was in cursive. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. No, it's good. I'm just not used to reading it. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read it. Yeah, because I'm not used to it. Well, I just don't read script very often. What? Script? I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it's very descriptive. Yeah, it's like I think it might be something like she's may not like where the future is going. Maybe she liked and she's more comfortable in the past. I don't know. I think that might be what it's referencing to, but I'm not very good at poetry, so I wouldn't know. You know. I think that may be what it's referencing to. It wasn't too short. Wasn't it too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you liked it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Jacob. Really? How the fuck did he get a ghost out of that story? What? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance it over after all. But reminded that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than take a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is being symbolic compared to a ghost. Lingering in her past, in the last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Yeah, that was kind of what I'm thinking, like, she doesn't want to let go of the past. That's why she, like, it's the last street light that's not been replaced by, like, newer LED things. Newer lampposts and stuff, so. Street lights and stuff, so yeah. So I did actually get it kind of right. Okay. And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot of Solomon putting it that way. I hadn't even thought about of it. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so nah. Yeah, it really wasn't. I was just clicking on words. So yeah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Of course. Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Jacob. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Let's go Natsuki, because she likes manga and I guess probably also anime. Let's take her. Jacob, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What the fuck? What? Harsh? What you expect? What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? What the fuck? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put effort in. Put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of your first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ha! Caught her. She didn't think I would actually... She didn't think about that, huh? Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'll tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share my poem now. Knowing you'll probably think it's stupid. Oh, this is very easy to read. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Wow. Very short and simple poem, but holy shit. That's actually... Wow. Okay, that's pretty deep actually. Yeah, because the people can only try, like, You can't do better than what you already, like, if you're trying your best, you can't do better. So, yeah. I actually really like this poem. Wow. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. No, I've actually fucking loved it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be a sophisticated. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Yeah, what? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Yeah, it really did. It was very deep. I like this. Like in this poem. Oh. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. I like set up a rhythm at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, it like had a rhythm and then it's like people can try, but that's about it. But yeah, I really liked it actually. That was a really good poem. Not even gonna lie. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what I mean. That's what it means to be a pro. God damn it. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decide to honor her with the last comment. I don't really care about how old everyone is. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Who should I share my poem with next? Sayuri. This is a good poem, Jacob. Is it your first time? Of course. It's not that good. I'm the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his... Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? No, I really aren't. Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you would write one that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy that just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how you're really a part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the classroom. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? I said you'll like it. I said it's like I said before, Jacob. Deep down you're not selfish at all. Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayuri. I'm not sure if Sayuri sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah, I'm not gonna make, and I'm gonna make sure you have a lot of fun here, okay? And that will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Yeah, we'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you flow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I want break fast. Is it breakfast or break fast? Yeah, breakfast. I want breakfast. Let's just say that. Sayuri. This is just, I guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No. Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yes. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was bad. It was a bad poem. It came out nice. How should I put it? It sounds like just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially the last line. I made eggs and toast. Yeah, so she was talking about food. Okay. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. It's 3 a.m. and I haven't eaten anything today. She's kind of calling me out here. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. It was so much fun. Monica is the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem next? Well, there's only one option. Hey, Jacob. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you are new and everything, if you ever have a suggestion for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyways. Want to share poems with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Aha! Don't worry, Jacob. We're all a little embarrassed today. You know. But it's that sort of barrier that we all learn to get past. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Jacob. I was going to... Oh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect that from you. I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ah, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yes! I did make it for Yuri. That's... You have a point. Well, so she figured it out. The other girls didn't. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayuri, who likes being simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes when readers have to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like this effectively. Both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all of the nonsense. It can take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked her though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the best. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyways, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good. Well, that's cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes. A noisy neighbor. An angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind. Like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My wetness. Already sought with permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything, a hole of deep, intensive choices. I realize now that I haven't been looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Okay. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I don't really, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. That's right, that's okay. That kind of style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is a lot of poems have been put. A lot of poems have been putting emphasis on timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know. I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of empathy recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. And epiphany, sorry. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you write a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get in something down on a paper and tidy it up later. Another way of thinking about it is this: if you find your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. I guess that everyone. I guess that's everyone. I glanced around the room. It was a little stressful. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. That is, if anyone is judging me for my... That's the word again. Okay, I need to... Oh! It's mediocre! I'm stupid! How am I this dumb? It says mediocre. It is as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they are just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayuri and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. Their general they're gently exchanging sheets of paper, sharing each their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes narrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbol? Did you completely miss the symbolism of or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can it be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. I was just trying to be nice. You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really don't. It really didn't come out as well. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayuri liked it. And Jacob did too. So, based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Jacob liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was inspired by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... You stands up as well. Oh no, they're getting into a fight. Maybe you're just jealous that Jacob appreciated my advice more than he appreciated yours. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. I was full of myself. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cute. If I were deliberate, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs dramatically grew a size bigger as soon as Jacob showed up. Oh god. How does that? Huh? I don't think it works like that, but I'm not a girl, so of course I don't know, but I don't think it works like that. Just saying. Natsuki? Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as they just noticed I was standing there. Jacob, it's just trying to make me look bad. No, that's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate the simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not forcing them to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Jacob. Wait! There's no reason we have so many deep and... Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expansive words in our language. It's the only way to convey the complex feeling and meaning of most effectively. Avoiding them is not unnecessarily limiting yourself. It's just a waste. You understand that, right, Jacob? Yeah. I actually feel like Yuri's kinda spitting facts here. Well? How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whoever I agree with, well, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be help me, Sayuri. Let's say that. Natsuki, what? Natsuki glass. Instead, I turned to Yuri. But both expression is so defenseless that I couldn't bring myself to say anything about it. Sayuri! Yeah? Everyone's fighting is making Sayuri uncomfortable. How can the two of you keep fighting when you know you're making your friends feel like this? Jacob. Well, that's her problem. It isn't about her. I agree. It's unfair. Oh no. It's unfair for others to interject their own feelings in our conflict. Yeah, unless Sayuri wants to tell Yuri that what a stuck-up jerk she's being. Oh no. She would never. It's just immature that it's your immaturity that made her upset in the first place. Oh no, sorry Yuri, sorry Sayuri that I dragged you into this. Excuse me? Are you listening to yourself? This is exactly why nobody likes you. Okay, stop. Yeah. Stop! Natsuki, Yuri, you guys are friends. I'm my friends. I just want everyone to get along and be happy. My friends are wonderful people. And I love them because of their differences. Natsuki's poems, they're amazing because they give you so many feelings with just a few words. And Yuri's poems are amazing because they paint beautiful pictures in your head. Yeah, actually that is true. I got a picture of like fucking a street with a lot of streetlights and one had a different color and stuff. And someone thinking back to the past with Yuri's. That was hers, right? I hope I'm not messing up these, confusing the poems for each other. But yeah, and then Natsuki's, it had a deep meaning with very few words, which was also nice. So Sayuri is actually telling the truth here. The fuck am I talking about? Everyone's so talented. That's why. So why are we fighting? Because, well, also, Natsuki's cute and there's nothing wrong with that. And Yuri's boobs are the same as they always were. Big and beautiful. Fuck's sake! Oh god. Why did you get me? Sayuri, why did you have to make me read that? Sayuri! Sayuri stands triumphantly. Monica stands behind her with a bewildered expression. I'll make some tea! Yuri washes off. Natsuki sits with a blank expression on her face, staring at nothing. So this is why Sayuri is vice president. I whisper to Monica. She nods in return. To be honest, I might come off as a good leader, and I can organize things, but I'm not very good with people. But I couldn't even bring myself to interject. As president, that kind of embarrassing. That's kind of embarrassing for me. Nah, it's not like I can blame you. I wasn't able to say anything either. Yeah, I just said like, "Hey, Yuri, come here, help me." Well, I guess that just means that Yuri is amazing in her own ways, isn't she? You could say that. He might be an airhead, but sometimes it's weirdly suspicious that she knows exactly what she's doing. I see. Take good care of her, okay? I would hate to see her get herself hurt. That makes you two. That makes two of us. You can count me on me. Monica smiles sweetly at me, causing my stomach to knot. Such a gentle person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. Such a genuine person really does make a good president, regardless of what she says. If only I could get a chance to talk to her a little more. Okay, everyone. It's about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It's alright. Well, mostly. Jacob, how do you feel about it? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poem will turn out even better. I think to myself, did I learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes? With any luck, that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Jacob, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayuri, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No, no, no. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they are both wonderful people. You don't have to hate them, do you? You don't hate them. You don't hate You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Jacob, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Oh, okay. We just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. I pat Sayuri on the shoulder. Not even a head pat? What the hell? Come on, man. I said that, more to myself than to her. But it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Oh. Okay. Let's make this poem and then I'll stop the stream because I've been streaming for a while now. Containment. Let's do it for Yuri again because we're already on her route, so let's do that. Graveyard. Disorientated. Inside. Amazing. Oh. Aura. Disaster. Starscape. Suicide? Eternity. Destiny. Promise. Oh. Landscape. Misfortune. What? Fuck the This one is really good. This song is really good. Poetry. Night groan. Oh. Judgment. Oh, I have to pick this one. Doki Doki. Horror. Adventure. Okay, that was definitely for Yuri. I got a lot of them right this time. I think that's because I know her character a little more. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hey Jacob. Yo, Sayuri. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Okay, yeah. Let's end it here. Quit DDLC. Any setting changes will be lost. Are you sure you want to exit to the desktop? Yes. Wait, what? What's this? What is this? Metaverse Enterprise Solutions. What's happening? Do I have to click? Oh, nope. What is this? What? Log in. Root. Logging in. Oh! Oh, what? This is so cool. Oh, this is where the side stories are. Yeah, see. So I like read a few things here. I saw because I really wanted to play the original Doki Doki, and that was what I was gonna do. But then I saw that like Doki Doki Literature Club Plus came out like under a month ago, so I decided to buy that and play that instead because I read a bit and it said it was the original story, now with side stories. So this is where you find the side stories. What are these files? Oh, okay. These are like game files. Characters. Monica.character, Natsuki.character, Sayuri.character, Yuri.character. Okay. There's a lot of things here. Cool. Side stories. Okay, we have the side stories are stories of friendship that are unrelated to the events of the main game. Yet all 6 side stories try writing poems for different characters and viewing their special scenes in DDLC. Okay, so you have to write poems for the different characters and you unlock the side story. Okay, cool. We'll play those when we have finished everything that is to do with the main game. Mail? Nothing. Pictures. Oh! We have a lot of pictures here. What's... Uh-oh. Nice. Oh! We also have... Oh, wallpapers here. And then we have down here poems. These are the poems we've unlocked. Cool. Then down here, CGs. Oh, this is the one where we read write a poem for Yuri. Oh, this is what we got because we wrote a poem for Yuri. Nice. And here, backgrounds. Oh, that's not a background, is it? Oh, it is. Sketches. Oh, what's this? A concept sketch of the complete cast drawn by Kagesumi. Select the word Doki Doki during the poem game. Okay, so we just unlocked this because we clicked that. I had to click it because it's Doki Doki Literature Club. I have to click the Doki Doki. What's this? A sketch of Sayuri's initial character design drawn by David Everline. Oh, nice. What's this? Promo. Artwork drawn by Satchely. Yeah, I definitely didn't say that right. Correct. To celebrate Halloween 2019. Select the word horror during the poem game. Okay, so we also unlocked that from saying that. Okay, cool. I didn't know this was a thing. Music. Oh, these are all the songs in the game. Wait, I know there are more of these. So is it because it only shows us the ones that we have actually heard? That's pretty cool. Okay. Settings. Data collected 14%. Okay.